Okay, so are you ready for this? We are diving deep into Kino Worldwide and his self-made progress, EP.
Oh, I am ready.
This is Kino Worldwide's, I think this is his 14th release.
Yeah, his 14th studio release. Pretty amazing.
It is, yeah. So this EP was originally created back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just released on SoundCloud.
Correct, yeah.
And that in itself is kind of an interesting thing, right? Like, why would you...
Right.
Wait, what's the deal with that?
I mean, maybe he was working on other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of artists will have a backlog of music, so maybe this is something that didn't quite fit in with what he was doing then.
Yeah.
But he feels like it's a good time to put it out now.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to just put out as much music as he can, you know?
That's true.
I mean, 14th studio release. He's got to have a lot of music.
Well, and I think that actually segues really well into one of the things that I think is so remarkable about this EP is that he, I mean, you know, as if 14 studio releases isn't impressive enough.
Right.
He also produced, recorded, mixed, and mastered.
Yeah, this
entire 6-track EP himself.
Yeah, you know, that's what caught my attention the most, is that this is like a fully DIY EP.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking into his past releases, and it seems like he started doing this a while ago.
Yeah.
Like early on, he was working with other producers and stuff, but it seems like as he progressed in his career, he started to take more creative control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, producing his own stuff, mixing, mastering, and I think that's really cool to see that progression.
Well, and it really highlights that, you know, self-made part of the title. You know?
Absolutely. I think it's a testament to his dedication to his craft. You know, like he's not just a musician. He's he's an engineer. He's a producer.
Yeah,
he's wearing all these different hats. And I think that's really impressive, you know, especially in today's music industry. I mean, so much of it is reliant on like big studios.
And big labels and stuff. And here's this guy's just like, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah, it's inspiring. It is inspiring. So, but what about the music, right? Like, you know, like.
What are we actually listening to?
What are we listening to? If we were to, like, put this EP on right now, what are we going to hear?
Well, you're definitely going to hear some infectious beats.
Okay.
Kino Worldwide, he's known for his really kind of hard-hitting driving rhythms.
Yeah.
So there's a track on here. It's called 5th July.
Right.
It's got this like crazy syncopated drum pattern that just gets stuck in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just on this EP. I've noticed that in his earlier releases, he's got this signature style with those drums. It's like he layers them.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a call and response thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really cool how he does it. I mean, even if you're not like super into hip hop, you can appreciate the way that he puts those beats together.
Yeah. So it's the Kino sound.
It is the Kino sound, yeah. But, you know, you mentioned, you know, hard-hitting and driving. But what about the, like...
Lyrically.
Yeah, what are the themes? What are we hearing in terms of the stories being told on this EP?
Well, I think this EP is a lot about resilience.
Okay.
You know, and kind of overcoming obstacles. I mean, even the title, Self-Made Progress, it suggests that you're not waiting for anyone to give you permission.
Yeah.
You're just going out there and making it happen. And you hear that in tracks like Ashtrays and Lighters. You know, that's a really evocative title.
Ya Gangsta.
Yeah, Ya Gangsta. And I don't think he's, you know, glorifying anything. It's more like he's talking about the mentality of like surviving, of like making it in a world that's maybe not set up for you to succeed.
Yeah.
And then there's this track that's kind of like a curveball. It's called Radio Advertisement.
Oh, interesting.
And it's almost like a satire. It's got this really repetitive lyrics, and it's like overly simplistic in terms of the melody and stuff. And it makes me think that maybe he's making a comment on like what gets played on the radio these days.
Wow.
You know, like...
That's a really interesting take.
Is this what we consider good music? You know?
Wow.
Is this what we're putting out there?
So are you saying that there's like a social commentary?
I think there's a potential for that. I mean, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think it's definitely something that you can interpret from the music. That adds a whole other layer.
That's so interesting.
To the listening experience. I mean, you think you're just getting these like hard-hitting beats.
Right.
But then you're like, oh, wait a minute. He's actually saying something here.
There's depth.
There's depth, yeah.
Wow. And speaking of depth, like, this EP is just one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
Of what Kino Worldwide is doing.
Exactly. He's not just releasing music, he's creating this whole experience.
Yeah, and he's calling himself Kino Worldwide. which is an interesting choice. Right?
Right. It suggests a global ambition.
Yes.
You know, and he's backing that up. I mean, he's got merchandise available and it ships internationally.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so he's not just focusing on, you know, his local scene. He wants to reach fans all over the world.
And it's smart. You know, he's doing digital gift cards, which is such a smart
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right. Like you can share his music with people.
Absolutely. And he's got a weekly newsletter, which I'm subscribed to, and it's really well done.
Is it good?
It is good. It's like he gives you behind the scenes looks at what he's working on, new releases, exclusive content, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's actively looking to book concerts, collaborations, interviews, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, like you can go on his website.
Yes.
And, you know, there's a whole section about like...
Yeah, booking him.
Yeah,
it's great.
So it seems like this is more than just marketing.
It is. It's like he's taking control of his own destiny, you know?
It really is.
He's not waiting for someone to discover him.
Yeah.
He's out there making it happen.
And I feel like that really comes through in Self-Made Progress.
Yeah, this EP isn't just music. It's like a mission statement.
Yeah.
It's a declaration of independence.
So if you're ready to experience this mission statement, this Declaration of Independence, this whole Kino worldwide experience for yourself, I mean, go check out his website. We're going to link that in the show notes.
We'll definitely do that.
But you can also just go to SoundCloud right now and listen to Self-Made Progress.
Yeah, go check it out.
I mean, it's really remarkable what he's doing.
It makes you think, doesn't it? Like,
it does.
What can you accomplish if you set your mind to it, you know?
Yeah, and does knowing all this, like, you know, does knowing the artist's journey, the hustle, all the effort that goes into it, does that change how you listen to the music?
For me, it does. Like, I respect it even more.
Right.
You know, knowing that this isn't just some manufactured pop song. This is something that came from the heart, you know?
It's real. It's real.
Let us know what you think after you listen to Self-Made Progress, you know?
Yeah, we're really curious.
I'm so curious to hear what everyone thinks.
What are your takeaways? Does it hit different?
Yeah, tell us. Tell us everything.
Let us know.
All right. Until next time.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.